Looks like I've got to redo this so I can get it on my YouTube page. This is a Christmas letter I ran across that I had written in 1979. It's amazing how enlightened I was at that time. I wish I were still. This is called Love is Like Yeast. I'm going to record it one more time and then put it up on my YouTube, I think. Love is like yeast. Use a little love, and you can bring peace and healing into the world. Be the light bearers of the Christ light. Use the peace we were given by Jesus. We all have this awesome responsibility. It is not for me alone or for you alone to take up the task of allowing the light of Christ to move through and touch others. We cannot expect ourselves to accomplish it all at once or alone. All of humanity has been given the mandate. And whether working individually or in groups, it's with God all things are possible. That doesn't mean for God. It's with God, not alone. The Christ light, which was embodied in Jesus the man, can move through me much like a laser beam to clear out and clean out all darkness and scan through the blockages, breaking them apart as it goes. And it is not my task alone, and it will not be accomplished by me alone, but it is mine to allow it to pass through and to do the work. The work of the Christ light through me and can and will change others with love. By love and through love, working through me like yeast. But love cannot act alone. It is not me, but the Christ within who does the work. As each trace of anything other than love is removed from my body, I am more able to be the effective light bearer I was born to be. The laser beam of Christ which shines through me will do the work. Christ came not to fulfill the existing law, but to break it apart with lightning rods, powerful laser beams. His weapons were faith, truth, clarity, and bold courage to face false witnesses and speak the truth. He had the chutzpah to force each one to either step aside or be blown away in his path, not as some vengeful, destructive power, but as a loving light beam, like a laser cleaning out a clear path before him for anyone who had the newness of vision to see it, for anyone who could willingly fall into the path of light created by his wake and follow the path of peace, the path of love. Let us remember why he came into this world in the first place, and why we came into this world. Not to gain anything or do anything, or to accumulate things along the way, but to act as yet one more vehicle of powerful Christ light, moving along the already created path of light. Reading again from Annalise Scarron's book, Ye Are Gods, I am struck by her simple yet powerful explanation of faith. Faith, she says, is a true element just as hydrogen or oxygen is an element. It must be mixed with our desire, intention, hope, and I might add, stated conviction, in order to be processed into a manifested reality. Whether we are talking about healing of the body or the mind or the spirit, the recipe for healing must be this: combine equal parts of faith, desire, and commitment. Beat vigorously with a laser beam of Christ light. Sprinkle generously with raw yeast of love, and knead with your bare hands. Let it rise until multiplied threefold. Pinch off a piece and save it in a secure place to use as a starter next time. Bake in whatever earth oven you have been given. It is not done until it's done. And when it's done, break it apart and serve freely to the masses.